Look who it is. Liking what you've done with the place, boss. Gang certainly seem pleased with their new little kingdoms. Haven't seen people this revved up since last time someone spiked the water fountains. Never formally introduced myself. Name's Shank. And if you're standing here, well, I suppose Gage figured you might be the one to finally get things back on track. How long it take him to convince you it was time to move on the Commonwealth?
Let's get one thing straight here. It may have been his suggestion, but it'll be my decision.
I can see that. Well, regardless of the source, idea's a good one. Giving the gang spots to call their own around the park, it bought you some goodwill. But providing them with their own domains, carved from the settlements of the Commonwealth, well, I can't think of a better way to solidify your place around here. Plus, make us all a pretty penny along the way. If that interests you, well, all you've got to do is say the word.
Okay, let's get started.
Music to my ears. So getting us set up in the Commonwealth's gonna require 3 things. Territory, provisions, and loyalty. First things first, territory. We're gonna need to claim a settlement for our gang to work from, an outpost. And there are 2 ways to claim new territory. You can head in yourself and convince the locals to leave, or I can get a crew together and you all can put them in the dirt. How you do it is up to you. So, first big decision. You want to talk them off their land, or you want to wipe them out?
Let me talk to them. I'll convince them to leave.
Works for me. Once you've planted your flag in the place, I'll send a crew in to set up shop. Now, next up, you'll have to pick who you want to hold your outpost once it's established. Of course, every outpost you claim for a gang is going to be something the other gangs don't have. And none of them like the thought of their rivals getting a leg up on them. Worth thinking over as you dole out more territory. So, which gang should I have join you once you've staked your claim?
The pack.
Sure. I'll get a stake on a string or something. That just leaves the target. Now for a new outpost, you'll usually want to target a spot with plenty of populated settlements nearby that might be able to feed our people later on. Taffington Boathouse, Croup Manor, Greentop Nursery, the Slog all had a good number of farms within striking distance last I checked. Though I'll need to go through my notes again. Make sure they're all still good to target. We're not always going to be able to run every job against every settlement. So, you ready to pick the spot for Nuka World's first new homestead?
We can't target certain settlements with certain jobs?
Unfortunately. Can't talk people off their land if there's no one around to talk to and the like. Most cases, I'll try to let you know why we can't target a place. But the biggest hindrance is if there's already some activity going on there. Though if that is the case, that Pip-Boy of yours might be able to give you some info on whatever might be blocking us hitting that spot. Now, you ready to pick that first settlement?
I'm ready.
Good. So, where do you want to hit? Wait, pretty sure that place is one of yours, boss. That's where you...
Так они все мои, ё-моё.
Does that matter?
Only if you want to keep control of it. Targeting a settlement for a job is gonna break whatever connections you might have had to the place. Worth taking a moment to consider how much you like having that spot under your thumb. So, that the target?
Don't you ever question me.
Meant no offense. So, to get these folks to scram, you got two main options. Buy them out, or scare them off. Either way, the more afraid they are, the simpler or cheaper getting them gone will be. Lizzie Wyeth over with the operators should have some toys that'll make running them off easier. And it's worth keeping in mind. The more populated or scare them good, boss.
Uh-huh.
Supporting the operators. Smartest thing a lot of us have done.
Showing the operators a good life, ain't you, boss?
Don't worry, Overboss. I'll ensure you have all the people you need.
Hey there.
Overboss, a pleasure. Shank said you might need some tools to ease relations with the people of the Commonwealth. Well, you've come to the right place. I've put together a couple of toys that should make getting what you want out of those rubes easier. Only thing we ask in return is that you remember the operators when you're handing out new territory on the other side of the mountains.
What exactly have you got?
So, first up, something to manipulate a target. It's a homemade distillation brewed to mimic human flight pheromones. Toss one of these grenades at the feet of your target, and convincing the wary settler suddenly becomes a much simpler affair. Now, to function effectively, I had to make the formula precise. So it's not going to work on people in any of the big towns like Bunker Hill or Diamond City, nor on caravanners. But for your purposes, hitting settlements out in the Commonwealth, it ought to give you a serious edge.
So it only works at settlements. Are there any other restrictions I need to know about?
Nothing beyond that. I've been trying to get the formulas working better for more varied environments. But for now, the current brew should serve.
Take any advantage I can get.
Well, this should give you one. Here. Only had enough to make the one locally. But you can take the recipe as well, should you find yourself wanting more. So, the other trick up our sleeve is a little more broad spectrum than the grenades. Gulp down a couple lungfuls, and anyone you speak to will be far more apt to give you what you want. Plus, I've winnowed down the addiction risk to near zero, so no need to fear repeat usage. Here. Ingredients for that one have been tricky to find, but between that and the grenade, you should have no problem getting at least one settlement under your control before you have to brew up your own. And just remember us when you're crushing those poor settlers underfoot, hmm?
Молодые.
Welcome back.
Все, она больше не моя. Дверь посмотрим. Ага, мой робот ходит.
Hey,
Oh, it smells like... Jeez. Oh, yeah? Something you needed? Are you the one in charge around here?
About as much as anyone, sure. Now you want to tell me what it is you want?
I'm here for your land. You should leave while you can still walk.
Whoa, whoa. Take it easy, all right? Look, can't just abandon this place. It's home.
You stay here another minute and trust me, you're gonna regret it.
Christ, no need to do anything rash, all right? Land's yours.
Сохранить флаг. Где он? Где это искать вообще? Вон и чё. Тут прямо тут стоит.
Hey there.
Yeah? Place ain't too bad. We gotta get supplies coming in. Head back and tell them we're good to go here.
Тоже не бот.
Well, well. Rumor going around is that some big... Not too shabby. I'll make sure you're cut of any caps the outpost pulls.
Right.
Now, normally the next step would be provisions. Convincing, or beating a settlement into sending us shipments of supplies to keep our folks fed and happy. Unfortunately, doesn't look like... Also means there won't be any caps. But it seems we have... Our outposts caught the attention of some of our new neighbors. An outside crew of raiders think we're honing in on their territory. Sounds like they're planning. Suppose this provides us a good opportunity to make...
I will rip them to shreds, personally.
Bingo. Only language raiders in the Commonwealth understand. Force. But you should probably get going. You wouldn't want to keep our new friends waiting. Wouldn't be neighborly.
Поехали.
Good, you're here. Spotted those dogs not far off. Things are about to get fun around here.
Пусть попробует мне тут лупимета. Кто там заявится? Ни хрена себе. Сколько патронов-то? Уж сотня почти. Да ё-моё.
There are some things I can't forgive. I thought I knew you. I trusted you. And then you joined up with the scum that prey on the Commonwealth.
Whoa, you're out of line, Garvey. I'm still the general of the Minutemen.
And that's the damn shame of it all. Don't think that the Minutemen will stand by and let you bring even more misery to the Commonwealth. If that means shooting at you and your new friends, so be it. But that's in your hands. You can still turn back and try to actually make the Commonwealth a better place.
I made a mistake. I'll stop helping the raiders.
I'll believe that when I see it. For the Commonwealth's sake, I hope you change your mind and come back to being the general we hoped for. I'll follow your orders as a loyal Minuteman. But our friendship is over. I can never trust you like that again.
Я никому тут приказывать не могу. Абсолютно. Так. Что у нас там? Почти 15 тысяч крышек.
Heard some rumbles, this one didn't get you either. Figure I shouldn't be surprised.
So, what's next?
Well, right to business then. So I suppose your recent success brings us to the next step. Loyalty.
Right.
And to keep a crew loyal, you need to keep them happy. Just have to make sure they've got their basic necessities, that they've got some things to keep them entertained, and that their food's taken care of. Now, if you want me to go into detail...
I want to know more about managing the outposts. Basic necessities.
Day-to-day needs. Just need to make sure you've set up solid defenses. Plenty of beds under cover, and enough clean water to go around. Not much more to it than that. Was there anything else?
Tell me more about providing food for the outpost.
Sure. So, managing your outpost's food can get a little tricky. No one ever joined a crew to dig in the dirt, so normally you'd have convinced a nearby settlement to supply your outpost with food. But that wasn't exactly on the table this time around. Now, people at your outpost can farm in a pinch, but it'll definitely put a dent in their happiness. What you'll probably need to do is collect some food yourself. Razor grain, potatoes, moot fruit, whatever, and deposit it in your outpost's workshop. And if you're ever wondering if your outpost has enough food, take a look in your Pip-Boy. Should have a page that'll show you everything your outpost currently needs, food included. Now, was there something else?
Когда их убить всех можно будет?
I think I've got everything I need to know.
Sure. If you've ever got more questions, you come find me. Or you can always consult that Pip-Boy on your arm. No better tool to tell you what your outpost may be hurting for. Now, this time around, seems the outpost doesn't need much setting up. Means we can start looking onward. And I was thinking, with the outpost coming as far as it has, might be time I set up shop there. Save you a trip anytime you want to run a job. You just let me know if that's something that'd interest you. So, there anything I can do?
I want you to head to an outpost.
Yeah, sure. Where am I going? Suppose I better get a move on then. See you there, boss.
Shank.
Boss? Seems congrats are due on the outpost. Sounds like it's everything a group of murderous sociopaths could ask for. So, you ready for the final?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Good day. Because what you've made is a foothold. To solidify our place, 2 more outposts carved from the Commonwealth ought to do the trick. Get all that together, and, well, with that kind of clout, we'll be able to start setting up deals. We keep expanding from there, but I'm getting ahead of myself. For now, you just let me know whenever you want to get. So, boss.
Looking to run a job.
Works for me. What type of job did you want to run?
I want to claim another outpost for our gangs.
And did you want to talk the settlers off their land yourself? Or should I rally some bodies?
I'll run them off their land myself.
Got it. And which crew should I have join you once you've staked your claim?
The operators.
I'll let them know. So, what's the target?
Так, а где у нас... Фельдь не то. Ворлики не то. Давай, Сабани. Давай попасть в книжечки свои. О, Баус, это же твое поселение.
I think that one's yours.
Да, прекращай базарить.
Don't you ever question me.
Just wanted to make sure. So, standard runoff job. You can scare the any toys the operators get. Claiming additional, something to consider. As you scare them good, boss.
Где опыт? У меня тут пушки стоят, ё-моё.
Yes?
Не является содружеством. А где этот козел-то? Ну, что он там делает? Вот это да. Валите все отсюда.
Hey, you.
Yes? What do you want?
I'm here for your land. You should leave while you can still walk.
Whoa, whoa. Take it easy, all right? Look, can't just abandon this place. It's home.
You stay here another minute, and trust me, you're gonna regret it.
Christ, no need to do anything rash, all right? Land's yours.
I'm going.
Валить.
Land's yours, okay?
Операторы. Где уже? А чё, бомбардиры так останутся?
Land's yours, okay?
Вали отсюда.
Not gonna bother you, all right? I'm going.
Так. Я создал, и что дальше?
I'm going. Not gonna bother you, all right?
Вали давай.
Hey, Shank.
Hey, boss. Just one more outpost to claim.
Да,
Want me
да.
to set up that job you just
Да,
said.
да.
So, what do you
Лишнего времени тратится.
Was hoping you could arrange a job for me.
You got it. Just need the details.
Да, елки-палки.
It's time we
Отдать
took over
форпост.
another settlement.
Got it. So how'd you want to approach it? Talk them into leaving yourself?
I'll go have a word with them.
Yeah, sure. And which crew should I have join you?
The pack.
I'll send word along. Or so.
Оверлет. Вот Хави. Даже не помню где это. Блин, Гарман там и ничего не делал. Давай маячок.
Huh. I think that
Don't you ever question me.
just wanted to make sure. So, standard runoff job. You can
Right.
any toys the operators give. And now that we got some territory claim, map on your Pip-Boy, claiming addition, something to consider. Scare them good, boss.
Что это будет, блядь? Какой радиопередатчик? Не это.
This won't work without power.
Куда это показывает? Явно не я. Передатчики или что вообще?
This won't work without power.
Who do I need to rough up around here to get some more food? Seriously. Передатчик ядер мира.
This won't work without power. This won't work without power.
Что он там транслирует?
This one ain't about me. It's about this friend that I have, who is not me. First,
Вон как даже можно. Теперь что? А это что он показывает? Маяк Кингс. Что за гон-то? Это понятно, но что он здесь стоит? А что я делаю? Я же так могу. Так, товарищи, тут тоже защитка такая еще.
Hey, you.
Raiders. Just trying to scare you with that damned radio station. You need something?
I'm here for your land. You should leave. while you can still walk.
Whoa, whoa, take it easy, all right? Look, can't just abandon this place. It's home.
You stay here another minute and trust me, you're gonna regret it.
Christ, no need to do anything rash, all right? The land's yours.
Чё, почему? Стая только. Ну ладно. Стая так стая. Владыка пустоши, говоришь. Теперь что? Нахрен мне туда не нужно.
Shank?
Boss, I just got word. You need to get back to Nuka World. Now. The disciples have turned on us. Nisha didn't like how you were handing out new territory. Now she and her crew have gone and stormed Nuka World's power plant. The other bosses are waiting on you before they move in. You need to get back there before these turncoats do something stupid. Well, something else stupid.
Ладно. Ты чё тут? Куда он? Крыса. садится.
Looks like Nisha's dug in pretty well up there.
I knew that nut job would turn on us sooner or later. So, are we storming the place or what?
Think we're about to find out. The boss is here.
While you were away, Nisha gathered up her gang and took the power plant. If that bitch thinks she's going to get away with this, she's dead wrong. I'll tuck her in for a dirt nap myself.
God damn it. Sometimes I swear, this is like taking care of a bunch of children.
Careful now. Remember who's been on your side ever since you started planting our flags. Unfortunately, not everyone is so loyal. While you were away, word came back from the Commonwealth that you're favoring the operators and the pack, which we certainly appreciated. But, surprise, surprise, Nisha wasn't exactly thrilled to hear the news.
Yeah. She and her gang forced their way into the power plant. Now they've got the entire place locked down. She can't get away with it, boss. We all want in on the action.
Hey now, I already lost men trying to stop her. I won't be satisfied until it's my hands wrapped around her scrawny little neck, eyes popping out of her stupid little mask.
Both of you, shut up. Look, boss, this is your play. We'll follow you anywhere, but you have to swear to us that Nisha will be punished for her actions.
She's as good as dead.
Exactly what I was hoping to hear.
Let's do this.
Найти и убить.
Something's up.
Куда ты?
You're mine.
Что за... Вот ты нифига себе.
Hope you're enjoying this as much as I am.
Где? Ну-ка посмотрим.
What the?
Who's there? Nothing.
Чё?
Consider death a done deal.
А где труп? Так, я же отсюда зашел. А, не. Вон он, труп.
Can't finish what you started.
Так.
Let's
Чё, где? Опа! 50, да? Ну, так, подлечимся. Чё? Правильно?
Who?
Ага. Вот зачем эта граната? Что-то вообще.
It's time to see how nicely you bleed. My leg! Still alive?
Да. Да где ты? Ни хрена себе просадит-то, да? О, у меня воды-то нет почти. Так, вы куда бежите-то? Не лучше. Самое лучшее. Какое-то. Давай. А где ты?
Enjoying this as much.
Да. С этого пестика не просажу.
There we go.
Капитальненько.
one dies. Why fight it? You're dead. What else you got?
Разделяешься. Нож адепта. Все что ли? Всего один сопротивление урона. Нож адепта. Да, ладно. А давай возьми. Броня левой руки. Хорошая броня. Вот такая у меня есть. А его перк-то набухать можно. Где ты там? А, это внизу. Электричество появилось. Чё так весело?
Gage.
Nuka world, all lit up. It's goddamn beautiful.
It sure is. I haven't seen any place like it in a long time.
It ain't just the lights, boss. Now that Nish is gone, and most of the disciples have been wiped out, there ain't much left to stop us. We've made one hell of a mark on the Commonwealth. There ain't a soul from here to Diamond City that hasn't heard of us. And despite what happened at the power plant, the rest of our gangs are stronger than ever. I took a big chance helping you take down Coulter. Glad that paid off. You know the real difference between him and you? The reason that the rest of us are behind you? You were willing to bleed for us. You put your neck on the line to get us ahead in this shitty world. And believe it or not, that means something to us.
Thanks, Gage. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. Just don't let it go to your head. Piss me off, and I'll still kick your ass from here to the Atlantic. So I guess the next move is yours to make. With the power to the park back online, you might want to cover old ground and see if you can get into some of the places that were cut off. Or maybe hit up Shank and take out a few more Commonwealth settlements, if you've left any standing. Oh, and of course, you could always lend Mags or Mason a hand. I'm sure they have plenty of jobs to run.
What about the rest of the disciples?
If any of them are left alive, they're gonna be pissed off that you took down Nisha. So, keep your eyes open for them.
Sounds like we still have plenty of trouble to get into. I guess we better get started.
Then I guess that does it, boss. You point the way and the gangs will follow. There's plenty of caps out there just waiting to be taken. And as long as you keep bringing them in, we'll have your back.
Ясно. Так. Не буду я с ним разговаривать, нахрен. Дался мне. Я все, что хотел, получил. Единственный перк Гейджа. Его набухать можно, этот Гейдж. Ой, этот перк. Так. Надо бутылки и надо воду.
You sure you want to bother with that?
Так, теперь надо водички. Водички набрать. Воды не набрать.
Crashing down just from the shock of it. Hoping her gang wake up the next morning and find their town the only thing still standing as far as the eye can see. Atlas says it's the last threat he's gonna make before he storms their gates. And honestly, between us, this whole thing has already gone way off the rails. Now Hope, she's a good woman, a raider through and through, but she takes care of her own. She knows there ain't no way her little gang can stand up to Atlas and his army. So she knows what she's got to do. White flag goes up.
Да. Хреново.
Clever woman that she was, Hope went and strapped herself up with more than a couple of mini nukes. She knew what she was about. Now I am told combat
Я не хочу.
men
Так.
hundreds of miles away.
Хреновато. За водой мотать домой. Сильный жар.